Last week, justices, attorneys, government officials, and well-wishers from throughout the Eastern Caribbean convened at a special sitting in observation of the retirement of His Lordship, the Honourable Justice Mario Michel, former Acting Chief Justice of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, or ECSC for short. His Lordship's retirement took effect today, the 5th of May, 2025, which is the one-year anniversary of his appointment to the position. From the bench and the inner and outer bars of the Eastern Caribbean came over a dozen addresses reflecting on and extending their gratitude for the career of the former Acting Chief Justice and bidding him their best wishes for his retirement.
My Lords, Chief Justice Michel's journey to the apex of our judiciary is distinguished by a unique blend of legal acumen and public service. His public service brought a wealth of experience to the bench. Justice Michel has therefore been known, and this is from evidence, as a patient, pragmatic, and fearless judge. We say he was patient because he allowed litigants to air their grievances without straying too far from the issues at hand. He was pragmatic because he sought to do justice, even in cases where there were no clear legal solutions. He was fearless because he readily documented his dissent from the majority view. Justice Michel's judicial philosophy emphasized clarity, fairness, and adherence to legal principles.
In response to these addresses, the former justice pledged to keep in touch with and be of assistance to the next Chief Justice. He also pleaded for the ECSC to continue the work he started to educate the public on the court system and the ECSC in particular.
I close with a plea and a pledge. My plea is that the next Chief Justice will continue the public education program which we started in September last year, and which I believe was beginning to bear fruit in demystifying the court system in the Eastern Caribbean and educating particularly our youth and students about the court system in general and the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court as an institution. We've done a few very useful things in these last 7 months, including the visits to the community colleges in all the 9 member states and territories of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, the public lecture series, the Youth Leaders Symposium, and the broadcast and posting of a wide-ranging interview of me by a media professional in Saint Lucia. But there's still a lot to be done, which I hope our next Chief Justice will facilitate and participate in.
Today, the ECSC announced the appointment of the Acting Chief Justice, Her Ladyship, the Honourable Margaret Price Finlay, the Justice of Appeal for the period 5th of May 2025 to 25th of February 2026. With the foundation left by the former Justice Mario Michel, and with the 38 years of legal experience that the Honourable Justice Finlay is bringing into her appointment, it is hoped that under its new leadership, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court will continue to administer justice to the sub-region with the quality that it's best known for, while serving to elucidate the court system to the youth and to the Eastern Caribbean public at large. For Choice News Now, I am Cianna Dalsan.